Hope y'all can hear me okay. I got a washer going downstairs. Hopefully it's not too loud. Howdy. It is Sunday night. I had not planned on being on here, but here I am. Diva Girl Jess. That video, you guys. So Diva Girl posted a video. You guys know when I had that weird fairy thing? She has video, guys. 5 people in here, but man, that is a great video of some type of an orb-like anomaly flying around. It's your kitchen, right? Thanks for sharing that with me. I actually uploaded it to Twitter and shared it for you. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Now you know how I feel when I get that stuff. I get so stoked. And I just figured out how to better edit my videos. So I'm going to start putting up more of those that I have from the past lives and stuff that I have. Even some of my readings. Private readings, I've had them show up. So that's cool. So what I was talking about is Diva Girl Jess, you guys, posted a video today. She had a camera running in her kitchen, was it? And you guys, there is an orbless, like a spirit or something flying around the room like over and over again. I appreciate you tagging me. That is so damn cool. And you know I know that's real because it's happened to me. So very, very cool. More and more people are going to start catching this stuff on camera. Trust me. There's too many people with cameras, you know, because our phones all have cameras. It's like, same with UFOs. People are like, oh, you know, now all of a sudden disclosure. They have no choice, you guys. There's too many people that have a camera on them at all times. People are catching UFOs from different angles, you know, and they're not always extraterrestrial, by the way. Sometimes our own crap they don't tell us about. So whatever. Our government lies. Anyways, welcome in, everybody. My name is Miss Molly. I'm an intuitive psychic medium. And I do evidential mediumship, meaning that I don't just say, oh, your grandma loves you. I give you very specific messages. I also do tarot card readings. I do have my cards if anybody has interest. There's PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo in my link tree. It is only $40 here on a live. Okay, but privately it's much more. So if that interests you, that's something I can do. Michelle says, do you think it's time machines and travelers from the future? I think it could be anything. I think it's everything and anything. Shannon, look what I'm wearing. Shannon made this for you guys. This is made out of a spoon. It's like a little bell necklace. And this adorable bracelet that says Gypsy Soul Molly. Shannon's amazing, you guys. Really talented, sweet person. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. You were asking about time machines and travelers from the future. Here's the thing. Earthlings, humans have time. Time is not a real thing to consciousness. And so for us, we always have this time idea of time traveling. It isn't time traveling. It's moving from one part of the universe to another existence to another. Yeah. So, should I be bisexual or fully gay, says JT Dog Zone. Assuming that you're not teasing me in some way. I don't know if you should anything. I think you should be who you are. And if that's bisexual or if that's gay or if that's, you know, if you like trees, I don't care. As long as you're not harming anybody, you're not hurting anybody, do what makes you happy. It's none of my business what you do in the bedroom. And nobody else's either, by the way. That's how I feel about it. So, that's my feeling. Thank you. You're welcome, sweetie. Hey, Jill. Dimensions, cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Will I be divorced by the end of the year? Please, Dee Dee, that is not for me to decide, darling. That's for you to decide. That's not a question you ask a psychic. That's a question you ask yourself. Don't ripple anyone else's pond. Exactly. I don't care. Like, do you know what I do in the bedroom? You don't. I could be gay. I could have a penis, for all you guys know. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, you guys don't know anything about me. It's not your business. And I would never ask you either. So, yeah, Dee Dee, I think that that's something that if you're already asking about a divorce, you obviously aren't happy or something's wrong. So it doesn't sound good. And that's zero to do with being psychic. But it wouldn't be responsible of me to tell you what your future holds because you have free will. The only thing I can do is give you information that I think will help you make better decisions. Jordan, will I be in a healthy, committed relationship this year with Josh or someone else? I don't know, Jordan. Will you? That's your choice. Again, I can't say that just by looking at your name. If you wanted me to do a tarot reading for you or something, I might be able to give you a little bit more information that'll tell you what's going to come up. But again, you have free will. It could change. That's why I don't love doing predictions that much because, yeah. Hey, Leslie, how are you? Everybody, Leslie Fear, author, paranormal romance author, amazing podcast hostess. Her show is called Because I Want to Know. I've been on there twice, you guys. Amazing lady. And plus, she's an amazing interior designer. So Leslie Fear, follow her, check her out. Kay, how are you? I wasn't going to go on tonight, but my Freddie was like, get on there, Molly. Last night, not a lot of people in here, you guys, but we did some off-the-chain mediumship. It went really great. And we looked for lost items like I do. So fun. Hi, Steve. Thanks for following me, honey. Just in case no one told you today, you're beautiful and the world's a better place. Oh, Mama. She just said, just in case no one told you today, you're beautiful and the world's a better place with you in it. Well, I think the same about you. Everyone. And Pam Sears, another sunshine in my life. I love her to death, you guys. Pam is an amazing evidential psychic medium as well. Check her out. She wrote an amazing children's book about spiritual connections to children and being scared and that kind of thing, which I still need to buy the book. I think you have it on Amazon now. So I know a lot of people in here, which is cool. Yeah, Pam's amazing. I've learned a lot from Pam. I consider her, I don't want to say a mentor, but more like just somebody I aspire to be like, because she's so joyful and lovely and honest and just a good human. We call that a mensch in the Yiddish world. She's a mensch. Look it up, M-E-N-S-C-H. Yeah. So follow Pam. If you guys have not seen her, please watch her. She's amazing. Beautiful lady. Pam, I always feel like one day we're going to hang out. I don't know what it is. I feel like we'll meet up. I forgot. Are you in Colorado? I can't remember where you are. I'm in Kentucky right now. God, it's pretty here. Molly, you're glowing. I am. Thank you. I'm happy. My life is really good now, you guys. That's why I'm here to help you guys, because I want you guys to have a good life too. Arizona. Yeah. I have a lot of friends in Arizona. And Pam, I'm going to be traveling soon. So if I'm coming your way, I will let you know. Courtney, another wonderful client. I don't know if client's the right word. I mean, I consider you a friend, Courtney, but she's a client as well. Good to see you. Good to see you well. Yeah, what part of Arizona? Hey, Dark Virgo. Yay. Yeah, if you want to come to Kentucky, I live on this great 55-acre ranch in the middle of nowhere and so beautiful. Leslie Fear noticed what? I'm the only one that noticed. What do you mean about what she said to me? Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys noticed it, huh? How does one hone their psychic abilities? Somebody just asked me. I have a great video. Thank you, because I feel really good. I'm finally healthy and mentally and physically and spiritually. Like I told all you guys, I've got the balance right finally. I'm not stressed out. I'm rested. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm eating right. I'm moving and exercising. I've lost a lot of weight. You know, I'm very a healthy weight. You know, all that good stuff. Lots of vitamins. Lots of fresh food. Matter of fact, I didn't want to get off subject, but I did want to tell you guys, I don't know if you saw the little promo video I did, but I'm working with Earth Chimp. This is my first promotional video I've done for a product. Earth Chimp is a chocolate vegan shake mix. You guys, it's delicious. I mean, it is the best protein shake mix, and I drink a lot of those. And it's delicious. It's a little pricey, I'm not going to lie, but I have to tell you, I think it's so good. It's worth the price to me because I do take it as a meal replacement, but it's got so many good ingredients. There's no crap in it at all. And it's delicious. The chocolate especially. So I have an ad up that I made up for, you know, my first sponsored ad, I guess you can call it. So I was kind of excited about that. Yeah, Earth Chimp it's called. It's delicious. Seriously, I bought it on a whim a couple months ago because I was looking for a vegan, really filling, really good tasting, you know, mix that had probiotics. And I found it by chance and I've tried it and I'm in love with this product. And I've even tried making some recipes with it. I made these little, like, I guess they're like little balls, like, you know, like no-bake cookies. So it's like peanut butter chocolate. God, they're so good. And I felt all guilty eating. Then I looked up, it was like no calories and like super healthy, high protein. I mean, there's some fat, but like good for you stuff. So anyways, let me roll back. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. It's probably not that exciting. I understand free will, but when there are two paths, how do I make a decision? You meditate. I think the best way to make a decision is to breathe through some meditation to clear your mind. Don't worry about the decision itself. Just relax. You got to relax, first of all. And then you got to say, am I doing this because I feel like I have to, or do I feel good about doing this? That's the difference. If you feel like you have to, it's never going to be the right decision. If you're doing it because you want to, it's going to be the right decision. I'm just telling you. And yeah, sometimes that means risk is involved. But my life right now, as I just said, is so good because I took a lot of risks instead of just saying, well, I guess that's how it is. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to take the risk it to the biscuit or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's so odd not to see your pictures. I know, Kay, and I'm bringing them back. I'm getting my stuff all back here. I miss them too. I miss introducing my relatives behind me. Now, there's a lot of old stuff. I'm in an attic right now. You guys, about 2 weeks ago, I did a psychometry. I went through here and just grabbed things in the attic and did psychometry. And I did check with the person who owns the house, and he did agree that some of the stuff I came up with was probably true. Stuff I didn't know. So, cool, right? And so that's all fun. Okay, we got caught up here, right? Okay, so thank you, Dark Virgo. My ex wants to work on things, and I met a man. I've been told numerous times a new energy is coming. Yeah, Michelle, here's the thing. I've gone back to exes many, many times. I give people a lot of chances. I'm going to say this. You know when a dog pukes and they go back and they eat it? That's what you're doing. He's your ex for a reason. Don't eat the puke. I know it's gross, but really, that's all I got to say about that. Not always right, but on that one, yeah. Let's see. Will I get an offer on my house this month? I don't know, Mary, honey. Yeah, total codependency. Oh my God, hi. Oh, hi, Cranky Pantaloons, I'll your name. Yeah, I hope they are comfortable in the new home. Yeah, they will love it here. The energy here is amazing, you guys. I've seen a lot of orbs in the forest here. It's like a fairyland here, seriously. And I have a 200-year-old tobacco barn here on the property that feels very weird. And I'm definitely going to go down there one of these evenings. And I can't do the live, unfortunately. It doesn't work here. And that's how rural it is. This is Starlink. That's the only reason I'm even able to do this right now. But I will record what I get. I'm going to do spirit box. I'm going to do some psychic work. I'm going to see what happens. I think we will pick up some things because there's definitely some energy in there. I can feel it. It's very cool. Yeah. I'm looking for my chakra stuff and I can't find it. I'm really hoping my husband didn't toss. Okay, Dark Virgo, would you like me to help you find it? I'd be happy to help you. That is one of the things that I do on these lives. So what I need to know is you lost chakra stuff. Can you give me a little bit of a description of what you're missing so that I can visualize it, please? Yes, I did move. I'm in Kentucky now. Yeah. So tell me a little bit more. You say chakra stuff. What is that? Like crystals? Can you give me a couple things for me to visualize? I'm visualizing there's some crystals and some stones or something that you've got going on, and maybe some type of a, I don't know, like a covering, like a scarf or something I see. Or smell something also. There's something I'm smelling. So, you know, the typical stuff, gypsy shit we all use, right? But what is it so I can help you with remote viewing? Hi, John. A chakra stone necklace, okay, crystals, and a butterfly scarf. See, I knew there was some kind of I said some kind of a blanket or scarf, yeah. Okay. On the stone necklace, can you give me a couple colors or types of crystals so I can visualize? I need to be able to see it in my mind. Can you give me a little more? And also, do you know when around they were missing? That was the other question. Those two things. I did say scarf, didn't I? I did. I don't even know this woman. I had to look to see if it was a woman or a man. I was like, what am I looking at? Not that it matters, but I'm good, Debbie. How are you? So, just a couple of the stone necklace, like what it looks like maybe, and what the crystals look like. A couple colors, or a couple, just so I know. Blue, red, green, yellow, and black, like a month ago. Okay. Blue, green, yellow. So we're going to do a little quick breathing exercise. The more of you that do it with me, the more this works. I'm just telling you, the energies of you guys joining in helps. Has a lotus on it. Okay, so what we do is what I call the 3-2-1. It's a Silva method that I sort of adapted for this type of work. All we do, you breathe in through your nose. You're going to hold your breath for about 4 seconds. And as you breathe out, in your mind's eye and in your mind's hearing, you're going to say 3, 3, 3. And you're going to see a 3 flash 3 times in your mind, like a movie theater, like you're watching like a countdown, okay? You're going to do the same thing. Breathe in, hold your breath. As you breathe out the number 2, you will see 3 times again. You want to hear yourself in your mind going 2, 2, 2. And then you do the same thing with 1. I know it sounds like a dumb exercise. It centers you, it helps you relax, and allows you to tap into those energies. You guys try it with me. It helps if you do it when I do it. All right, so let's all do it together real quick. It only takes a few seconds, and then I will jump into helping her find her chakra stuff. All right, so here we go. Breathe in through your nose. You want to hold it for about the count of 4. Then breathe out through your mouth, thinking of the number 3. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it. And you're going to breathe out the number 2 3 times. Breathe in through your nose. Hold your breath. Breathe out through your mouth, the number 1 3 times. Perfect. Thank you. All right, let's find the chakra stuff that's missing. The scarf with the butterflies. Coolio. I see something that looks like a game table. I know it sounds funny. Like, I don't know where I said game table. That was very weird. I'm seeing like a table where there's like, it looks like a game thing. Like there's a game on it or checkers. I don't know why I just associated, like chessboard, something. I don't know, like a game on it right away. So that's the first thing I saw. And I feel like it's underneath that, whatever it is. So I don't know if it's symbolic of a game or a place where you have a game or you were playing a game when you lost it. I don't know, but it was weird. It was like the table gave the impression there's a game on the table. Okay. It could be a symbolic thing of like maybe where you were, like if you're like in Vegas perhaps and you were playing games or you were playing computer games. Maybe it's just trying to show me a gaming type of idea. Are you with me? Dark Virgo? Weren't we? Is that who I was helping with the chakra thing? No, you want to go? Was it you, Angie, I was answering, or am I working with? Wait, I'm confused now. Was I not working with you, Dark Virgo? Okay, so I don't know what Angie B's talking about. She's confusing me. I don't know what that's all about. I was talking to Dark Virgo, right? Okay, so did you hear what I said, honey? Yeah. Oh, there's Eric. Hey. It's okay, sweetie. I got confused. I'm sorry. I was like, what am I looking at? I'm older. Sometimes I don't catch on real fast. It's okay, doll. It's cool. Happens. Look, I can't hear you guys. So, it's a different way to communicate. So don't sweat it. Nobody's doing anything wrong. We'll figure it out. I did, and I believe I know what you're talking about too, says Dark Virgo. Okay. The gaming idea, the table, the game thing. Yeah. Not under a bed, Diva. That's not what I feel, but I'm not saying you're wrong by any means. Good, Angie. No, it's cool, Angie. I just didn't know what was going on. Oh, no, I just got here. Crispy. You're good. I just got on. You're totally good. Okay, so everybody that's just showing up here, I'm helping somebody find her chakra kit. Okay, it has crystals and so forth. And I was saying something about, I just saw like a table with a game on it or some sort. And I was trying to figure out if it was actually a actual table with a game on it, or if it's just representative of the idea of a gaming situation and it fell under a table like Vegas, or I don't know. It's okay, Angie, you're fine, sweetie. So that's what I saw. That's really all I picked up. Hopefully that gives you some clues. I know it's usually like a riddle, but here's the cool thing. A lot of times people go to look for the item that I've given them information or whatever, and it isn't exactly where I say, but as they go to look for it, they run across it. This happens a lot. I probably have a 75% success rate so far, I think, of people finding stuff after I help them. Okay, it seems. I'm not going to say 100% because I know it's not 100%, but I've had a lot of people come back and say, I found it. But what I really want to tell you guys is the most important thing to me is if I help you find something or I help you in some way, the best way you can pay me is posting a testimonial of some sort, okay? I found it in my dresser with the chess game on it, says Dark Virgo. There you got it, guys. Live right there. Thank you, Dark Virgo. Would you mind at some point posting a testimonial for me? You don't have to show your face. I don't care. That's how you pay me. Post a testimonial. Tag me to death, please. Because I want to help people. Yay, it happened. Amazing. I don't even know who you are. I don't know your first name. I love it when that happens. That's so freaking cool. Yeah, that's so cool. Awesome. And I'll cross post too. I always try to promote you guys too. Angie, you are going nuts, girl. What's up there? Getting kind of cray there. You okay? All right? How's this? That's like, yeah. Anyway, wow, that's so cool. You guys saw it live. Here it is. Saw it live. And I'm not trying to be all like that or anything. I'm just excited when you guys find the thing you're looking for. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm happy for y'all. You with my flabby arm. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a day. Well, you know what? The day's over, so let it go, girl. Girl, let it go. Hey, Nana. It's good to see everybody. Oh, Dark Burger, thank you. Thank you, Diva. I'm so excited when you guys get to see. I consider it a miracle. When we make those kind of connections, that makes sense. It is a miracle to me. You know? In fact, he found that, or she found that after I talked to her. It's freaking cool. I don't know who that is. There are a few people in here I do know, but come on. Yeah. You've been missing a garnet ring for years. Can you help? Yeah, I would love to help you. Hey, Eric, you're so cute. Okay, garnet ring. Can you give me just a little bit more information? Is it a silver or gold ring? And who gave it to you, please? And about how long ago did you lose it? That's okay, Crispy Llama. How do you choose a crystal necklace? You take whatever attracts you. Whatever feels good in your hand, makes you like the way it looks, the way it feels, whatever, that's what you pick. That's what I think. Trust yourself. Gold cluster ring, bought it in Prague. Sorry. I'm tired. Okay, sorry, my jar just went off. Okay, let me start with the garnet ring, and that was for, I'm sorry, your name again was Carol. Okay, so wait, is Carol the one who was looking for the garnet ring? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. Who was it about the... It was Carol. Okay. Carol asked about the garnet ring, and it's a gold cluster ring bought in Prague. Why am I saying Prague? Prague. I sound like a dummy. Sorry, guys. Okay. So let me do that first. Okay. Okay, so gold cluster ring with ruby or garnet. I'm sorry, not rubies, garnets. Kind of similar. Okay, I missed you too. So I'm going to do my little breathing exercise as I explained before. You're welcome to do it with me. It's just breathing in through your nose, holding your breath, breathing out the number 3 times, breathing in, breathing out 2, breathing in, breathing out 1. That's all. So like this. Okay. So the garnet ring I don't know why I'm saying this. I heard candy dish. Candy dish. I don't know if it's with candy. Like actual candy. It could be a thing that looks like a candy dish or near a candy dish. That's the first thing I saw and heard in my mind. And the weird part when I'm seeing it, it looks like it's upright. So here's a ring, okay? Right? It looks like however it's sitting, it's upright like this. Not laying on its side. It's upright. Yes, in your house. It's upright though. So it could very well be in an actual jewelry, like a ring box or stuck between stuff. But I see it upright for some reason. Is this supposed to be trippy? It is trippy. You're right. It is trippy. Isn't it cool though? I think it's so fun. I love it when, stuff makes sense to y'all. Because really, you're just words on a screen to me. I don't know you. A couple people I know, but yeah. Very cool. All right, so that's all I got on that ring. I don't know why I don't have more to tell you, but my advice to you is relax about it. Remember what I said. And, kind of, if you feel inspired by what I told you and think, oh, I might look at, this makes me think of this or whatever, go check it out. Trust your instincts. How this works isn't just that I'm remote viewing. That's part of it. But it's also, as you go to look for it, your energy has changed from I'm not going to be able to find it to maybe I can find it this time. And that's why you find it. And that's why some people don't actually find it where I said it was. But as they go to that place they think it might be, where, like they say, that sounds like where I'm supposed to go, they find it. It's cool. I mean, I didn't know I could do this, you guys. This is something that I kind of stumbled on here one time. Somebody asked me where a pet was or something. And then next thing I knew that, I didn't know I was going to be doing this. Why do I look like Kate Winslet right now? Is my nose like, it's like the angle of the camera. I look different. I just like, well, I look like, my heart will go on in the Titanic here. Platinum bell-shaped pendant with a small diamond as a bell, made in Switzerland. That sounds so adorable. Platinum bell-shaped pendant with small diamond as the bell. I'm trying to imagine this. This sounds so cute. Okay, and can I ask you said it's from Switzerland. Who gave it to you, or like, what was it? Just something you bought for yourself? Was it a gift from somebody? And if it's a gift from just their first name, that would help me too. And who is that? That's Heathrow. That would be cool. Okay, I'm working on Heathrow right now. Small was my grandmother's. Vivian. Okay, that's a good description. Thank you for that. Okay, so Vivian, your grandma. And it was a bell shape. That's so cute. I love the idea of that whole thing. I definitely want to help you find that. It sounds adorable. Okay. Oh, I love it. I see it. How cute is that? You didn't lose it. You didn't lose it. And it was not stolen. I don't know why I'm so sure of that, but I am. Let me start with that. Okay? It wasn't stolen and you didn't lose it. It's just not in the right place. We know this. Okay? That's obvious. But I don't feel any sense of you're it's gone. I don't feel like it's gone, forget it. I don't feel that at all. I actually feel like you're on the edge of finding it. Like you've actually put your fingers on it and didn't even know it. I know that's frustrating. But I feel like you've touched it and didn't realize. Almost as if, because it's not where it should be, that's why you're passing over it. So it almost feels like it is in some type of a jewelry container, honestly, but it isn't in the right place. Because I feel like there's a separation between costume jewelry and the nicer jewelry. And I think somehow it ended up in the wrong one. You keep thinking it's in a different place. Even though you probably checked the whole thing, it's just your eyes are not seeing it. So once you relax about it, just relax about it. And when you feel like going through whatever area you store jewelry or whatever, really give it a good comb through. And really dump it out. And even if there's drawers of some sort, pull them completely out. Because stuff can fall behind drawers. That's the other clue I want to tell you. So if you at any point put something in a drawer, you got to look behind that drawer. Because that happens all the time. And I feel like that's it's almost like that. Okay? Yeah. So it's not lost. Just so you know. Any chance, what did Eric say? Any chance I can get a subscriber card read? It's been a bit of the last few times I caught you in the end. Yeah, honey, sure, yeah. Okay, so what he's asking for is my subscribers get little perks here and there, and if you ask me nicely and I'm not in the middle of something, I'll pull 3 cards for you. And I haven't pulled cards in a while, so sure, why not? Let's do it. I've got some cool cards in front of me. We're going to go with, I have a crystal deck. So this will tell me what crystals might help you out right now. And then I'm going to pull from one of my oracle decks. I've got my vintage deck here. And then we'll pull a tarot card and kind of just put it together and see what we get there. This feels like the right thing to do. So that's what we're going to do real quick. This is for Eric. He's having a tough day. So, and he's a subscriber. So he gets a little something. It's only $6, you guys, by the way. All right, here we go. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. I'm pulling a card today for Eric. He's had kind of a week. What stone would help him right now at this time, give him a little balance in his life? Woo, I pulled serpentine, my love. Serpentine. And serpentine is for somebody who needs a fresh start. I mean, look how bright and vibrant that is. It's like a plant, right? Like a really good, ooh, green. I love this green. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be dyeing my couch this color. I love it so much. And you need this when it's time to let go of like an old belief system, like something you're really hung up on, and get back to like just being free. There's like this stuck kind of feeling. I hate that word, but I'm going to tell you this. It's not really saying rip off the Band-Aid, you know, it's more saying like, it's like you got to let go of a lingering drama, that you've become addicted to this sort of drama, okay? So this will help with that. This is serpentine, okay? So there's the first card for you. We're going to also pull from my vintage deck here, because it just happens to be here. And we got Guardian Angel, and I got the thing, which usually, something always happens right after that. That's my throat chakra. That means they're spirit guides. So, and you got Guardian Angel, of course, right when I did that. So, and I'm not really an angel person, so to speak. I'm not like thinking I'm running around with wings and halos and all that kind of stuff. But it's sort of that still vibe of there's sort of somebody looking out for you. Okay. And even if you don't feel that way, they will make sure if you listen and you're capable of this, that they're going to help. They're going to make sure they kind of nudge you in the right direction, but you have to trust it. You have to trust yourself. That's the biggest, hardest lesson for anybody. And then lastly, we're going to pull from this tarot deck, and this is one of my favorite decks. I just love this one. And you got the Knight of Cups. Okay, so usually Knights are sort of a change in energy, and Cups have to do with relationships, love, partnerships, those sorts of things. And I think that this is what it is. There's a relationship that's just not healthy for you right now, whether it be work or love, or even maybe a relative. There is just, you gotta let it go. It's time. It's hard. It's painful. I know. Sometimes you gotta understand you cannot change other people's mind. Okay? All you can do is be an example. That's it. You be an example of what you want to see. And Gandhi said that, not me. Really, that's what it comes down to. So that's what I got for you. Love you. Don't worry. This too shall pass, as they say. Nothing's permanent. Everything's temporary. I want to keep tapping, but I always feel like I'm going to miss seeing a fairy or an orb. No joke, Diva Girl. Diva Girl, Jess, you guys, I was telling you guys earlier, man, thank you for that, Lana, you're sweetie. She had a video, you guys have got to see this thing. I think I reposted it. Orb, like, flying all around the room on her cam in her kitchen. Like, you know, you guys have seen them on mine a couple times. She has, like, blew my mind. Amazing footage. We're going to see more of this, you guys. It's going to happen because everybody's got a camera. That's a fact. That's amazing. I'm so excited for you guys. That's cool shit. Hey, Matan. I love Matan. You guys are so sweet. He's a cutie patootie. Yeah, Angie. That's weird. Huh. Crispy Llama. Crispy Llama, you bet, girl. You're a crispy llama. How could I say no to a crispy llama? Come on. We'll do the same drill since these are the cards I got tonight. I'm going to pull a crystal for you. This is for Crispy. Crispy girl. Oh, I love this one. You got Shiva Lingam. I love this one because it's about balance. You know, this is for somebody who hate yoga, you know, but they need to like get their act together, you know, like chill, need to center, right? And this is when your ego has you feeling like your ego's off balance. Either overinflated or really not there at all, like you don't care about yourself. I kind of feel like this is saying like you're not taking good self-care right now, honestly. For whatever reason, you're not being nice to yourself. I don't know why, because you're sweet and lovely, but, you know, maybe you've had a hard time, maybe made some mistakes, but really, this is time to balance, okay? This also, though, could indicate if you're looking at expanding your family, like literally if you're hoping to get pregnant. Okay, so I'm going to take this more as a warning. If that's not what you're intending, be careful. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. Let's go ahead and pull from this guy here. You got beauty. What did I say about self-care? You haven't been taking very good care. I don't know why. Why you do that to yourself? Because you're lovely. Why would you do that? Why are you punishing yourself? Stop. You like to feel pretty. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. If you like that, that's cool. Don't punish yourself. Lastly, let's see what we get out of this tarot deck here. You do. She says, wow, I have a beauty in Gaelic tattooed on me too. And I pulled beauty. Okay, big surprise. And guess what you got? The Lovers. Now, this doesn't always mean like, oh, there's romance in the air, blah, 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 blah. But it is kind of, in this instance, it's talking about love. But I think it is about self-love, because I think the only way that you can have a good relationship with somebody is if you really are nice to yourself. And we know that's true. And I feel like you've just not been nice to yourself for some reason. And, it can be very off-putting when somebody really loves you and all you do is put yourself down. Or you're hard on yourself all the time. It's hard to watch that. So just be aware of that. Don't be so hard on yourself. We all screw up, and who cares? Nobody's keeping records. And if they are, they should have better things to do with their time. Right? It's dumb. Facts. Yeah. Says Shannon. So cute. Angie B wants a card or two. Angie B. You bet. Hey, Lorinda. Good to see you. Another amazingly talented medium. She's also doing mentorship. I do it as well. She's also doing mentorship, so check her out. She's awesome. And she posts really good little educational blips on TikTok, a lot more than I do. Really good ones. Check her out. You got trust, Angie. Trust. And again, we're talking about ourselves. This is not about you trusting other people. It's about you trusting yourself. You question yourself to the point of exhaustion. Sometimes you just got to make up your mind. Stop going back and forth. Then we picked Amber. That's interesting. Amber. This is when you are literally looking for a hug from the universe. Like, you are feeling so like off kilter. It's like you just want to feel like a moment of like peace. Like there's just this lack of settling, like a lot of anxiety, it feels like. Really wanting to feel cozy and safe. Okay. And I really feel like you're in your own mental prison that really isn't there. I wouldn't be surprised if I pull a card and I get like 7 of Swords or some like 7 of Wands or something. 7 of Cups, that's pretty close. What did I just say? 7 something. What did I just say? There you have it. Yow. So 7 to me really indicates your relationship with your higher self. Okay, obviously coming through very clearly to you. Yeah, exactly. And Cups, partnerships, relationships, love. Again, we're talking about, there's this vibe of like this needing to trust yourself. Like you just got to stop overthinking and over going in circles. No, you can't. You got to stop it. It's not serving you. Just make up your mind. Because here's what happens. If you don't make up your mind, it gets made up for you. Because you can do nothing and everything around you changes. So you cannot avoid change. That doesn't work. So be a captain of your own ship. You be the decision to make. You decide what works for you. Got to trust yourself. And you know what? When I read these cards, it's for me too. It's for me to remind me too. So I get it. I'm not scolding you guys. I'm telling you I get it. It's stuff I'm working on too. That's what's cool. We all win. right? All in. That's how society should be. I should do my subscriber carpool speech again. Okay, so what she's talking about, thank you for reminding me. You know, the subscriber thing is kind of cool. It's $6 a month. Okay, so you're buying me a cup of coffee, which I appreciate. And really what it does is whenever I'm on live, if you pop in and you're a subscriber, I'm not in the middle of something, I might pull a few cards for you. So for $6 a month, you know, I charge like $111 an hour for a reading. So, I don't know. You get a few cards for $6 whenever I'm on, if I have time, if I feel like it. Permanent ban will ensue if live video does not end within 5 minutes. Really? When did they start that? I've never heard of that before. Well, guys, I guess I better get off here. Is it a scammer? Really? Oh, okay. I've never heard of that before. Oh, yeah, whatever. If it happens, it happens. You know, I can't control everything. So anyway, that's interesting. So I should report that, you're saying. Okay. Okay, I thought so. I'm like, why? Why would I be banned for that? That's silly. Okay. With that in mind, I would like to also say, I'm not going to stay on much longer anyways, but what I would like to say to you guys is, first of all, I will never ask you for money. I mean, unless you ask me for a reading, then of course you have to pay me. But I'm not going to come into a private message on any of my social media and say, oh, I felt something for you. I want to pull cards, you know, but I don't do that ever. Okay. So the best way to get a hold of me is through my website, Missmollyknows.com. Also, I will tell you how you know if someone's a scammer. So let's say you think you're already following me and then you get some other invite, because there's about 30 scammers pretending to be me. Tell you how you know. A couple things. First of all, the link tree. Does the link tree work? Does it actually take you to all of my stuff, including my website? Most of them don't. And I have a link tree. So if you get a Miss Molly Knows, no matter what you think, if the link tree in the bio does not work, it is not me. And I only have one account, Miss Molly Knows. And then I have Miss Molly Knows _333, which is my backup account, which I really don't use. Okay, so. And I don't do invites from there. So just be smart and be careful what you post here. Be very careful. Protect yourselves. Please. Anyways, yeah, it sucks. There's problems with that. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the positive here. I want to take a break from cards for just a minute. And I want to talk to you guys about energy and things we can do with it and kind of get a little bit of feedback from you guys. So I've done a few different things on these lives. Of course, obviously the looking for lost items is a big thing. And so is the, obviously my mediumship, but there's other things I do, like spirit box examples and dowsing rods and Ouija board and things like that. And sometimes I teach tarot, but I would love feedback as to what kinds of things you'd love to see me do more of, or things that you would like me to try or show you if I have knowledge of it. I would be happy to do those things. I think it would be fun if I feel like it's within my ken. I'm not going to do anything dangerous. I'm not going to do anything I'm really unfamiliar with that I think could be, out of my realm or whatever. But most things I'm pretty comfortable with. So if you guys have suggestions, ideas, or things, like I said, you want to see more of, less of, let me know. You can even send me private messages too if you want, through my email, through my website, Missmollyknows.com. Please only use that. Do not try to do it through social media. There's too many scammers. Okay? I won't contact you through here. Ever. Unless I already know you. That's a good question, Char. May I ask how one knows if they're sensitive? So you mean like having enhanced abilities? We all are. We all have the abilities to do what I do, okay? But just like anybody else, we all have some things we're better at than others. And for me, it is easier than maybe, you. But if you're asking me that, I would say you are, if you're asking about yourself. Because if you have any inclination about that, yes, the answer is yes, you are. Again, everybody is, but some more than others. Just like some people are more musical than other people, or some people are better at math than other people. It's not magic, guys. It's a real thing. It's a sense. We all have it. It's just we have so much language, we stopped using it. So you all have ability. You all have it. And you can all develop it. But it does take work. And part of the work is self-work, like not being messed up. And I've been messed up. It's taken a while. Yeah. Hey, look at Pamela's in here. Hey, girl. Sometimes Pamela comes in here and we get all kinds of Orby stuff in here. It's funny. It seems like the timing is when Pamela shows up. And man, you gotta go watch Diva Girl's video. That was a trip. Ooh, Carol says, had a crazy dream that said I'd been activated. What is that? I don't know. Sounds cool, though. Sounds cool. Maybe you're going to start picking up on particular frequencies or something. I think that's cool. I mean, we don't know that's bad. I mean, you don't have to assume it's bad. I wouldn't. Here's the thing, and I was watching a show about this last night. There's a lot of talk about extraterrestrial stuff right now. Let me tell you something. It is not phony. It's been around since the beginning of time, guys. All right, let's be honest there. I don't care what your religion says. It's a fact. There's been sightings since the beginning of time. Before we had airplanes and shit, Columbus was seeing stuff. He put it in his log. Okay, so the other thing is, if they wanted to hurt us, they would have already done it. Okay? If they wanted to hurt us, they would have already done it. They have every opportunity to hurt us on this planet if they want to. Okay? We are not smarter than them. Okay? What they are trying to do is keep us from killing ourselves on this planet. And I'm only going to say the part of this. This show I was watching just blew my mind, and I agree. We are literally being trained to be racist to extraterrestrials. Think about it. Since the beginning of all of this information about extraterrestrial, machinery and whatever, they are making humans already terrified that they're coming to hurt us, okay? I'm not going to go too far into it, but it isn't what we think, okay? They're not going to dissect us, okay? That's not what they want. Not to say it never happens. I'm just saying it's not what they're telling us. There's a lot of propaganda. There's a lot of fake stuff. All right? So, you don't have to believe me. You think I'm crazy. I don't care. But I am not worried about it. And you guys should not either. Okay? They want us to survive. We are important. Cool. Jen, it's possible. I have often thought that I had some sort of weird implant because I have this weird thing that happens when I go to the airport. I won't get into it, but it always happens. I'm not sure why. But it may also be to help us. Okay, here's the thing. Again, we always assume it's bad. If we have a chip implanted in us, maybe it's a helping thing. Maybe that's why I have enhanced ability. Okay, or maybe, it kept me from getting cancer. Or maybe it cured some disease I had that I didn't know, Why do we always assume it's a bad thing? Maybe not. So I don't worry about things that I don't know anything about. I'm not going to just automatically attach a bad thing to it. I figure if I think it's good, okay. It's what I believe. I create my own reality. I know that sounds crazy, but, Yeah, I don't worry about it at all. I worry about the people that are worried about it. You know what I mean? Because they're going to be very surprised it's not what they think. But what's sad, though, is it's going to cause horrible things to happen because the belief is we have to defend ourselves, and there really is no defense. What we're going to be doing is antagonizing beings that have no interest in going to war with us, just like we've always done through time. Yeah, llama. Yeah, that's some shiz. Oh, I'm getting tired, guys. We will do one more thing before I leave. Why don't we... It's night. Why don't we do a little relaxation thing together? You'll like it. You guys have seen me do this before, and I'm no professional. I'm not like a master of whatever, da-da-da-da. This is just what I do. Okay? This is going to help you sleep. This is going to help you feel better about things that are going on in your life. This is going to relax you. This is going to make you feel like you have some control over your energy. Okay? I know it's a little woo-woo, and I kind of made it up myself, sort of. You know, I don't care. It works, is all I'm going to say. And it's called Gathering Chi. And it's a very cool experiment because if you want to see how energy works, you will love this. And it's fun to do. It's just a neat thing to do. So the first thing you're going to do is kind of rub your hands together, you know, warm them up a bit, you know, so there's no cold spots on your hands, palms, the backs of your hands, everything. Okay, get really nice and warm. This is fun. You'll see. And now I just want you to kind of clap your hands together and then pull your hands apart. Now put your hands as close together as you can without them touching. And you'll feel like a weird tingly energy between your hands. All right. I want you to sort of play with it a little bit, like sort of push, like tap your hands, almost like you're going to tap them together and you're sort of packing it. Like maybe there's, I don't know, like some snow between your hands. You're sort of packing it together and sort of allow that energy to start flowing between your hands. Pull your hands apart a little more, and you'll start feeling that energy kind of pushing your palms. And as you push your palms here, you'll feel a little resistance, almost like your hands are underwater or there's like, you know, opposite magnets. It's a really cool, cushy feeling. Yeah, that's what you want. If you lose that, just push your hands together a little bit. Like right now, it feels like I have like a little ball between my hands that I'm squishing. That's what it feels like. That's what you should be feeling. And keep letting that ball sort of get bigger. And it'll be like sort of like a golden light in your mind if you want to close your eyes. And keep pushing on it, you know, like keeping that ball growing and sort of feeling its buoyancy in your hands. And it should get bigger till about the size of like a beach ball. And if you even want to imagine a beach ball, that's fine. I think it's sort of like a golden kind of swirling ball of energy. I know it sounds funny, but it makes me feel good. I can actually feel warmth on my face when I envision this in through my hands. Once I get to about that beach ball size, I felt something on my, that was weird. I like to put it over my head and kind of pull it down over my body and allow that warmth to sort of melt over my shoulders and my arms and down my fingers, kind of like warm wax, and down my legs and my feet and my toes. And then my hands feel kind of heavy and I put my hands back together. And it feels so strange when your fingers touch. Brings you back to reality, but you feel so good, right? Don't you feel good? I do. But my hands feel so, I know, like I feel like, ugh. That's how you should feel. Go to bed or take a bath or whatever. Easy, right? You don't need me to help you with that. You can do that yourself. And again, I'm no master of Tai Chi or anything like that. I kind of picked up a few, you know, other people doing it, and that's what I came up with. And it works for me. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, Hey. Okay, so I am going to probably sign off. I'm pretty tired. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. You did? Pamela, maybe you're bringing it in. I don't know, dear. I think I've been receiving from spirit, but afraid it's my imagination. Any insight? It's both. Think of the word imagination. It's image, a nation. Like you are creating a vision. So yes, it is your imagination and it's real. Yeah, so even if it's your imagination, there's a reason that image is in your mind. Whether it's true in this physical reality or not, I can't say always. But for whatever reason, if that image is in your mind, it's there for a reason. So here's an example I'll give you before I get off of here. People ask me if somebody's cheating. I get that a lot. So, is my boyfriend cheating or my girlfriend cheating or whatever? And I always refuse to answer those things because obviously that's a big answer that I don't think I should be responsible for if I'm wrong, which I have two choices, yes or no, right? So if you're looking for a yes or no, go get an 8-ball. Okay, seriously, that's silly because there's free will and things change. But when somebody asks me something like that, there's obviously already a problem. Whether it be the person cheating or not doesn't matter. If they think that is happening, there's a problem. So if they are indeed cheating and they think that, that's a problem. If they are not cheating and they think that, that's a problem, right? There's a problem with trust. And that's what I always say to them. Ask the person, are you cheating on me? I mean, if that's what you think. Now, if it's coming just from your past crap, own it. See what I'm saying? Like if you're worried about them cheating because that's always happened to you and it has zero to do with their behavior, you got to own that. See the triggers. I'm starting to learn this. I get triggered real easy. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm preaching, right? Exactly. Hey, man, we're all learning as we go here. It's not like we came with an instruction book, for God's sakes. People think they have an instruction book, but they don't. They're always being told what we're going to do so that the next life is better. Why are we not living this life? Live this life. When you get to the next one, worry about it then. Because you get a lot of chances, trust me. Oh, Monica, you're sweet. Yeah, this has been fun. So, I'm trying to get on here more, you guys. Again, if you guys have suggestions or if you have experiences with me that you want to post a little testimonial, I super appreciate that. I will notice, believe me, I notice. That means a lot to me. Because really, I can't charge for every little thing I do, but I do want to help people and I do like doing this. So that's where it is. I do have a website, as I said. That's the best way to contact me, Missmollyknows.com. I'm still working on it, so be patient with me. But, it gives you enough information if you need to find out things. You should be able to. Do you do any type of past life regression work? Courtney, you're about the third person that's asked me that. And I had another lady volunteer to, sort of be a guinea pig with me. I used to. Years ago, I was really into hypnosis. And this was way before I was actually doing what I do now. I just was interested in hypnosis. And I was working with some friends at a party, like, oh, do some hypnosis with me. And I was just fooling around. And had a very interesting experience because it wasn't like I just guided them into the past. I didn't. What happened was, God, I forgot about this. His name was Kurt, a friend of mine, Kurt. We were at a party, and I had been taking all these hypnosis courses. I'm going to tell a story before I get off here, because this is a cool story, and I've never told this one. You guys haven't heard this one before. Thank you, Shelly, for all your nice gifts. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I forgot about this. So we were at a party, and they said, hey, do this, I want to see what this hypnosis stuff is, blah, 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 and I think he wanted to, work on something in his life. I don't know what it was. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was really into psychology and stuff, and I thought it was cool, so I had my hands on his shoulders, and this is, I'll call him more acquaintance. It wasn't like a close friend, but, I saw him on weekends, with a group of friends. So my hands on his shoulders, and he's sitting in a chair in front of me, and he's being a volunteer to have me hypnotize him, right? And he was kind of scoffing at it. And sure enough, I talked him into whatever. This was back in the 90s, you guys. And all of a sudden, I don't know where we were, but he and I were somewhere else. And I don't remember exactly where it was and what the story was anymore, but we went on a little journey. It was kind of a trip. And I guess I was narrating what was happening. I don't remember, which is channeling, by the way. And when he came out of the hypnosis, so to speak, we were both kind of stunned. And we all felt like everybody at the party was like, that was like a past life regression. And I was like, I didn't know how I did it. Obviously, I had ability that I wasn't really tapping into fully or understanding. So I think I could do it, yes. Have I been doing it? No. It is the next step in the direction of more of my mediumship that makes sense. So it's something I am thinking about. But, also a lot of things I'm trying to change in my life as well, for the better. So I'm not always, I'm not always prioritizing every single thing that has to do with this all the time. Oh, you'd be a guinea pig for that. Well, that's cool. I mean, there is no harm that would be done. First of all, let's say the worst thing would happen is you don't pick up anything. Okay. Oh, you can just, you can tag me. You can just put at Missmollyknows in your testimonial. You can just tag me if you want. Yeah, there's no harm in it, you guys. I mean, unless I have nefarious, like I'm trying to get your money or some horrible thing, which I would never do, you guys. It's just about relaxation, really, guys. I mean, you have the knowledge already of these things. You do. It's in there. It's just, as a human, there's only so much we can process. And so we forget our history of other iterations. Okay, we forget it because we're living this life and we're supposed to be here. We are supposed to be. We aren't supposed to be going in our past all the time. And as humans, we can't even get past the past we're living right now. So to give us more past to have to think about, my God, it's too much. But I mean, there's a reason why you like a certain type of food or a certain type of, like I love birds and I love vaudeville and I love, antique things. There's a reason I like that stuff from certain eras or certain types of styles or certain types of music or certain, you know what I mean? There's a reason I like those things. You don't just like, it's not just, where you grow up and who you were around all your life. Right? Everybody's tastes have a reason. There's all this other DNA and history that you don't even remember. So that's why you're so unique. There is nobody like you. Not one other soul in the whole universe like you. There cannot be. Well, it's crazy to think about, but it's true. So remember that anytime you're down on yourself. There's nobody else like you. Not one person. Yeah, no shit. It's tricky when you get there, too, because you're like, what? But I'm telling you, the best clues about what your past life is things that you are attracted to that you don't know why you're attracted to them. So, for example, like if you're really into, like, plants, desert plants, or you're really super into Egypt, or, you're really into the Titanic, or, you're super into, baking or something, and you don't know why you're attracted to that thing. Why? Other than maybe you grew up around it, but maybe there's a reason it's your passion. And that's why you should always do your passion or places you're drawn to. Exactly, Shannon. Why do some people only like to go to Paris? Or some people are, only like the country or the beaches or whatever. So those are things that you can give yourself your own clues. Or if you have repeated dreams that seem really familiar to you. Things like that. Or stories that just come in your head and you're like, how did I get this cool story or this cool dream? That's you. That's a recording somewhere in the universe. And maybe it doesn't make sense as a human sometimes. You go, oh, my dreams are so crazy. Well, there's a lot of iterations of us with a lot of choices. Like there's another Molly right now that isn't doing a live on TikTok, I'm sure. Doing something else that she wanted to do tonight. Maybe she's sleeping right now or, eating a snack or taking a walk in the woods or, sleeping. Who knows? Well, that was weird. Something just went thunk on my screen. I don't know if you heard that. Anyway, so those are things to think about. Yes, things like that, Courtney. Exactly. Yeah. And it's not always bad stuff. I mean, it's not always like something horrible happening. It can be, but not always. Because here's the thing. If you've ever had a near-death experience, you know that dying is not horrible. It isn't. I mean, it's scary to think about, but it isn't horrible. Like when you're going to go, you go. And that whole part of the suffering, it's forgotten. Just so you know. Any kind of physical pain, don't worry about it. You won't be there. You won't notice it. All right? Don't be afraid. All right, guys. I got to go sleep. Everybody sleep well. Love you all. Thank you so much for everything tonight. It was really fun. Thank you for trusting me. I think next time I'm on, we are going to do an intuitive building thing with cards. So bring your regular old deck of cards. I'm not going to make a specific time. I'm just going to pop on like I usually do. So make sure you're following me. And I'm going to show you guys a little technique to work on your psychic ability with cards, just plain old playing cards. So get your playing cards out. I'm sure you have a deck somewhere. And we will play a little game. Yeah? Coolio. Everybody, peace out. Good night. Tired.